So you decide to pick up a S550 Mustang and you want to drift with it. Whether it be V6, V8, or even the EcoBoost, there are certain things that you need to know before you even attempt to drift a Mustang. Around 90 to 99% of you that watch my channel are not subscribed. So to help your boy out and reach 1,000 subscribers, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. That will greatly help. Ford's traction control and stability control systems for the Mustangs are flawed. It's been flawed from the early generation Mustangs until this day. Essentially, when you turn off traction control or advanced track, it does not fully disable stability control. So when someone wants to drift or show off to their friends in their Mustang with advanced track off, the car will apply the brakes when it detects very excessive wheel spin, thus branding the Mustang badge the title of crowd killer. There are two ways to combat this flaw. One by unplugging the sensor beside the airbox, and two by pulling the ABS fuse out of the engine bay fuse box. This will disable traction control and stability control. You'll know this because the stability control light will pop up on the dash. If you choose to unplug the sensor, it will also disable the option to change the steering feel, so whatever the setting you selected before you unplug the sensor is what it will be until you plug the sensor back up. Don't leave the sensor unplugged for more than 2 days depending on how many times you turn off and start the car, because eventually it will disable your power steering until you plug the sensor back up, then the car will return to normal. So now that you know how to disable your S550 Mustang safety features, you must also understand your car. Understanding your car's behavior or reactions to input is very vital in any motorsport. In the case of drifting, typically in a traditional power steering setup or suspension setup on cars, when you counter steer to hold a drift, you let go of the steering wheel, allow the car to set an angle, then you catch the steering wheel and adjust accordingly. Well, in the S197 and S550 Mustangs, you can't just let the wheel go and think you'll be able to hold the car at angle. You have to be proactive with the steering. You have to help the car counter steer. The best way to do that is by tracing the wheel, which means you will follow the wheel through its rotation with your hands touching the wheel and help the car steer by adding or reducing steering input. I personally like to use the comfort steering setting because it gives a lighter steering feel, which makes it easy to make small adjustments with the steering. Now it's up to you on the steering feel you like to use when you drift your car. The steering feature is really cool because it is the equivalent to changing the force feedback settings on a gaming wheel to get a different steering feel. With these tips, you'll be good to go with your Mustang. All it takes is practice and getting comfortable with your car. If any of you have any questions on the topic, my car, or anything in general, make sure to leave it down in the comments down below. And again, make sure you subscribe to my channel to help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Plus, on top of that, I have some great things coming for the channel very, very soon. And thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.